Ben Cartwright is seriously wounded as he and Hoss seek help in fighting the vengeful Morgan brothers, only to be confronted with cowardice later at 7:30pm on Bonanza. But first, sit back and relax with the Thamesmen.
George, how are you?
Hello, I'm George, as Alex says, and I'm in Los Angeles.
I'm Alex, and I'm in Colorado. What are you going to get me for Christmas?
Is it that time already?
It's that time already. That time you got to start about what you're going to think about what you're going to get me.
Actually, based on the fact that like Amazon Prime takes 3 months to get to you, that I better ship something for Christmas right now, hadn't I? So
I know.
Yeah,
I think we should get something quite annoying for each other this year and open it up on the video.
Okay, all right. We'll have to think about that one. All right, yeah, it's something. I know exactly what I'm going to get for you. Oh, I'm gonna have to write that down, otherwise I'll forget about it. Okay, all right, yeah, all right. I know exactly what I'm going to get you.
I might book you at some like makeover. And you'll have to do it on video.
I don't think you got enough money to make me over, really, have you? But anyway,
no, I don't. I've got to concentrate on myself. Anyway, we're not here for that. Get ready for Christmas, everyone. And the reason why I mentioned Christmas is getting cold, and we've already got snow on the mountains here.
Really? How far away is that from you then?
I can see it.
You can see it, really? Wow.
Yeah.
And is it cold at night then?
It gets cold at night. Yeah, it gets cold at night. Not freezing yet here, but and in the days it's getting up to 85. But I can see snow-capped mountains now.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's crazy. Well, for those who don't know, Alex has just moved recently this year to Colorado, into the mountains, to high altitudes.
So I'm going to die, basically.
Well, I tell you, we're going to have endless amusement listening to your tales through the winter months, I think, if you can get out of your driveway, you know.
Well, yeah, we got the pugs, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So they're built for nothing. And so I got to build a snow cupboard. That's what I got to do. I got to get a snow cupboard.
What's a snow cupboard?
Oh, yeah, snow cupboard. I've just learned this as well. A snow cupboard is basically just shit food in there, tins and stuff, so you don't die if you get snowed in.
It's like the equivalent of a California emergency kit, but for snowy places. Is that right?
Well, we're so Californian, we still have a go bag ready.
You do you?
Right?
A go bag.
Yeah, we do. And also, we brought up all the cans that we fill up with water as well. We got all that. We're ready for the earthquake, but there's no earthquakes here. Pick your natural disaster, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, why are we here, George?
Well, I'm actually quite excited by this one, honestly. This is a couple of things which are gonna hopefully blow the doors off. We'll see. But so this is a track that our subscriber Sean has provided, and it is the original track was from 1978, and it's Patti Smith, but it's more than that, and it's the song is called "Because the Night," and we have some very long and very in-depth notes to explain what's about to happen. So, would you like me?
First of all, say hi to Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Are you done now?
Yeah, done now. Bye, Sean.
Bye, Sean. Thank you, Sean. So, shall I read the notes?
Thank you, Sean. Yes,
done?
please do. If it's long,
Yeah.
it's best you do the words.
All right, okay, I'll give it a go, shall I? So, her first day of recording sessions for Bruce Springsteen's album, Darkness on the Edge of Town, he and the E Street Band put down a song with a handful of lyrics, just some mumbles alongside the words, "Because the Night." For 4 months, Bruce struggled with it, but the direct nature of the love song was uncomfortable for him. Jimmy Iovine was working as engineer for the sessions, and at the same time he was producing the album Easter for the Patti Smith group. Talking to Bruce about Patti, they both agreed that she deserved a hit song. Jimmy suggested that Bruce give her Because the Night to finish off, and Bruce agreed that if she could make something of it, then she could have it. It was late 78, and Patti's then boyfriend, Fred Sonic Smith, the guitarist from MC5, lived in Michigan. Neither had much money, and long-distance calls were expensive. So once a week, they would talk on the phone. Jimmy had just given Patti the cassette, the latest version of Because the Night, and she listened to it whilst waiting for Fred's call. It missed the expected 7:30 rendezvous time, and as the evening dragged on, she wrote lyrics such as "Have I Doubt When I'm Alone, Love is a Ring, a Telephone." By the time he called around midnight, she'd finished the song, a masterpiece of passion, longing, and intimate love. This performance ties in another element, as Jimmy worked as producer on 2 of U2 albums, Live Under a Blood Red Sky and Rattle and Hum. Here we see U2 as the headline act for the second concert celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and they invited Bruce and Patti to perform the song with them. So we are getting a triple. We're getting U2, we're getting Bruce Springsteen, and we're getting the amazing Patti Smith, who is, I saw her last year, and she is the bee's knees when it comes to rock and attitude. She is fantastic.
Did you go and see her? Did you go and see her?
I saw Patti Smith, and she was absolutely brilliant. Still is brilliant. Still is full of piss and vinegar and spunk and fire, and is absolutely brilliant to see.
I love Patti Smith. She's up there with Lou Reed and the avant-garde and the poetry and Richmond, and she's up there with the whole smorgasbord of musicians I really like as well. And I've never seen live. And believe it or not, I have seen the original lineup of the Velvet Underground live when they reformed and they played at Glastonbury and years and years ago, and they were shit. But I mean, and they were the hardest band ever to see live, and I saw the original lineup. But I've never seen Patti Smith.
Last year I saw her, and she was absolutely amazing. So I'm looking forward to this. So this could be something special. So it's Because the Night, and it's from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 25th anniversary. And are you ready, sir? I'm going
to be really tuned into the lyrics, knowing she wrote the lyrics, waiting for this.
She wrote the phone call. Yeah. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
So many reasons for this band, and for a lot of you in the city too, so we had to make something very special happen tonight, and this is the song we wished we'd written. It's a Bruce Springsteen song, so we'd like to ask him to come out here. It's also a Patti Smith song. We'd like to ask her to come out here.
Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try to understand the way I feel when I'm in your hands. Take my hand from undercover. They can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now. Because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to lovers, because the night belongs to us.
Have I doubt when I'm alone? Love is a ring, a telephone. Love is an angel disguised as lust. Here in our bed till the morning comes.
Come on now, try to understand the way I feel when you're command. Take my hand as the sun descends. They can't touch you now, they can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now.
Patti Smith.
Thank you, everybody.
Wow. Oh, wow. I tell you what, you've got to be confident to outshine Bono on stage. And boy, did they outshine Bono on stage.
Yeah, I mean, he did step back a little bit, which was great because he left the stage to them, which is kind of cool, actually, considering you're Bono, and I suppose he's got the... But she blew Bruce away as well. She is, I mean, just has so much just edge to her voice. And I mean, maybe not everyone's cup of tea because, you know, it's not, she doesn't have the prettiest vocal, but she has the sort of raw energy and emotion in her voice, which is just amazing, I think. I really like that.
Yeah. I mean, her version of Gloria still gets me every time.
Yeah, exactly. And we've said it many times on some other videos where she did the Nirvana song as well, which was just a sublime version of that. You know, and Patti Smith is everything. She is.
She's an American icon, and I don't know if Americans appreciate her enough. She's a bit like J.J. Cale, right? So America had this huge icon, J.J. Cale, and they just, you know, they never really appreciated him, and then he slipped by. And Patti is up there. Absolutely. And she is so well regarded around the world, and you know, America should make more of our iconic, presence now.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, absolutely fantastic. And you know, that was the one thing I do find though is like when you have these award shows and they put together these sort of super groups, then the performances are never quite as good as you'd hope them to be. I mean, they call them when they do the video, they go, we're going to have another moment coming up. And sometimes they are pretty spectacular, but I suppose they get limited time to rehearse together. They've got to follow like an auto cue. They've got to follow a certain timing. They got to, you know, because there's a whole band, there's an orchestra, there's a TV show. It's sort of, I don't think they breathe quite as well as they could sometimes, those sort of performances, you know.
Yeah, well, Bono's got one of the best voices, bar none, in the music business. His voice is so powerful. I was reading this bit about, you know, when the A&R guy found him, and and he came in and he was just said when Bono started singing, he just literally blew the whole room apart. And he's got one of the best voices, and there were no harmonies there. I don't know if it was that well rehearsed or mixed or whatever. So you're right. It was just quickly put together, but still seeing the three of them on stage at the same time, and Bruce Springsteen, you know, is I think someone we could almost explore, because I think there's cliches about Bruce, but I think he has some amazing songwriting skills, and his band is always spectacular. So very well said, because Bruce Springsteen doesn't work in the UK, guys. I'm sorry. It's like having an American. It's like having a Harley Davidson in the UK or a muscle car. It doesn't work. We have corners. It doesn't work. Right, and then but that means we haven't been exposed to his music and his catalogue really. But he's such well regarded here in the US. That's my ignorance and our ignorance, and I think the Thamesmen, if we did do more Bruce Springsteen, I think we would learn very quickly how good he is.
What was that lovely movie where it was like a kid growing up in a council house in sort of northern England or Birmingham or Manchester or something like that, and he's sort of like troubled teen, and he discovers the music of Bruce Springsteen because it spoke to him as a sort of working class kid in a difficult town, even though his background was sort of Indian subcontinent, and it is, I can't remember what the film is. I'll probably have to put the name down in the ticker down below. But it was absolutely brilliant, and it features the lyrics and songs of Bruce Springsteen, and it's based on a true story. And there is then footage at the end, or photos of the real guy who is based on meeting Bruce, his hero, and it was absolutely lovely film, absolutely brilliant. So
cool. I've got a feeling we're going to spend some time exploring Bruce's catalogue, hopefully soon.
Yeah, well, if people think that's a good idea, let us know. And so if that's a path worth following, because we would need someone who really knew Bruce rather than just the hits, because I know nothing, and so it would require some work, I think. But yeah, idea.
Yeah.
So does
And
that
I would
mean?
like to do Patti Smith. I would like to do Patti Smith, and I would like to do more U2, quite frankly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I bet you two will get us blocked in a heartbeat, but we'll see. We'll see if this one ever sees the light of day. But okay. Are you ready to do a bit of numbers? Are you ready for that?
You can't score it because
Why not?
I mean, because it wasn't one person's performance, really. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It wasn't. It was a charity gig, mate. It was an award gig. You can't put that up against the artist doing their song. You know, because you had Bono and you had U2. They didn't have the backing band. So no, we're not scoring.
What about if we found like the Patti Smith version of it and we did that at some point? We could score that, couldn't
then we could score that. Yes, and I would love to do that. I'd love to hear the original version.
Oh, I had my felt pen ready and everything.
Sorry, but the governor, get the governor on the phone. See what she thinks.
Oh, let me just see if they're there. Hold on
She won't be up this late.
No, I don't think they'll be around. So I'll just hold on. Yeah. So.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Maybe then. Hold on one second. It's the governor. And you're right, Alex. You can't score when it's a supergroup put together on a show. You've got to do it as the original. So
thank you.
I'm sorry. You're right. Okay. All right. Bugger the governor.
There you go. The governor of YouTube said you can't score it. Bad luck.
All right. Never mind. Okay. All right. Well then. Let's go on to the next then, shall we?
I'll see you. I'll like and subscribe because we're really hamming it up. And I'll see you.
I tell you, look, I've got a real freaking telephone here. Look, do you like my telephone?
No, I know, I love your telephone. It's authentic.
It's totally authentic, yeah. So,
I know what I'm going to get you for Christmas now.
Not another telephone.
No, a big leg of ham. All right. Like and subscribe, everyone. I'll see you on the flip side.
See you on the flip side. Bye.
Bye.